Hello, namaste to all of you. This is CA Dhananjay Bhave. In this video, I will be doing a macro level analysis of financial management CA intermediate question paper of July 2021 attempt. Please note this will only be financial management revision video. I will not be covering economics for finance in this video. Exam was really easy FM paper. Specifically, most of the questions were from old RTPs, MTPs and question papers. Question by question I will take you through and we will do an analysis in detail. Before that, I have a small announcement to make. All Yashas Academy faculties for online classes will be now available on Unacademy. We are starting a 100% English batch for CA intermediate students. We are starting from group 1 on 4th August 2021. Yes, if you have written CA foundation exam in July, do not wait for your results. Please join this batch. By the time result is out, it will be easily 1.5 to 2 months from your examination, and then if you start the preparation, it will be too late for you to complete all 8 subjects and you will not be able to give your best shot in May 22. So what is the best thing to do? Join CA intermediate online batches early. So by the time result is out, your foundation result is out, you would have completed at least 1 or 2 subjects and you'll feel much ahead compared to others. Yes, this will be 100% English batch and we are starting with group 1 now. Once group 1 subjects are done, we will also start group 2 classes. Here are the educators who will be taking the subjects. Vijay Raja sir will be handling tax and law. Mayur sir and Rajvardhan sir will be dealing accounts. Ravikant Miryala sir will teach accounting standards and I will be handling cost and management accounting. You will have 2 live batches every day, one in the morning and another in the evening. Morning batch first session is from 7 to 9:30 and second session will be from 10 to 12:30. Evening batch will start from 3 to 5:30 the first session and second session will be 6 to 8:30. Now if you are doing your article shape, you can attend both live. How is that? First session in the morning 7 to 9:30 and second session in the evening 6 to 8:30. Same educators will be teaching same subject live both in the morning as well as in the evening. So if law class is happening in the morning, law class will happen even in the evening batch. So please make the best use of this. You can choose to attend either morning or evening or a combination of both. Yes. Our group 2 batches are already in progress. These are the educators who are teaching in group 2. Lot of classes have already been over and lot more to come. You can watch recordings of the classes that are over. Not only live classes, you get unlimited access to all recorded lectures. Now, if you are planning to join from August 4, I recommend you take 12 months subscription. You will get 2 months subscription free as well if you use code YESHAS, and also you get attractive discounts when you use this code YESHAS. If you start from August 4, 12 plus 2, you will have access for 14 months. So even if you are not able to clear both groups in May 22 attempt, you can still continue to watch classes that will be happening after your exam in May as well. So it will help even till your November 22 attempt, as your subscription will be valid till October 4th, that is 14 months starting from 4th of August. Yes, please share this information with your friends, and I am starting the batch on August 4th with cost and management accounting being the first day, first show. Let's meet there. Yes, right. Now coming to the main agenda of this video. Yes, CA intermediate financial management paper analysis. I'll be covering 60 marks detailed analysis. Now, before I begin question number 1, 2, 3, 4, three important points at a macro level. Number one, this paper was very easy compared to last 2, 3 attempts financial management papers. Number two, majority of the practical questions were from old RTPs, MTPs and question papers. Number three, paper was not even lengthy. It was easy and it was not lengthy. And this is a very special combination. Yeah. Normally in practical papers, students have this complaint that time was not enough for them. But FM paper was not so, because there were a couple of questions which they should have asked for 5 marks or 6 marks, but they've asked for 10 marks. So in a way, there was this time advantage this time, and economics being a theory paper comparatively takes less time. So if a student has prepared well for both FM and economics, he or she would not have faced time challenge in this attempt. Yes, let's start with question number 1A. This was from Data's management, credit period decision, a 5 marks question. And here they had given 3 plans with 3 different sales, bad debt percentages, opportunity cost. Yeah. So you just had to prepare one table with particulars, existing policy, and propose 2 policies with sales, bad debts and other cost and opportunity cost. If you do the opportunity cost working note properly, there is no difficulty in solving this. Even the opportunity cost was easy, but that's the place where many students go wrong. So if that was done, then there was no difficulty in this question, and this was picked from old RTP. Next, valuation of companies, model. They had given 2 companies, one having debt and one not having debt, with KE and KD. And this question, they wanted you to do both under no tax approach and with tax approach for 5 marks, and this was from capital structure topic. For a 5 marks, this would take little extra time, but definitely you can save your time with question number 1C. Whatever extra time that you take in 1B, you could have saved it in 1C. Why? Because question number 1C, all cash flows were given, discount rates were given, discounting factors were also given, and this is a risk adjusted discounting rate question. They had given risk free rate of return and risk premium. You just have to add both. 6% risk free plus another 6% risk premium, add both, discount the project at 12%. You just have to do NPV calculation. Discounting rates were also given, so you don't have to even do 1 divided by 1.12. Even that was done. A very, very easy question. I have written capital budgeting here, but this was risk analysis in capital budgeting. In class, we do this along with capital budgeting itself, more like an extension. But if you see from ICAI syllabus perspective, this is a separate topic, risk analysis. Yeah, they could have asked many questions, time consuming, like sensitivity analysis or standard deviation variance, but they decided to ask this question. This was a very, very easy and a simple question. Question number 1D, as always, they have again asked one question on Walter model. One day before the exam, I had conducted 6 hours of marathon revision, and in that session I had specifically told everyone to at least do Walter and Gordon model, if not anything else, in dividend decision topic. Every RTP, every MTP, every question paper in last 3-4 attempts, if you go through, you will see a question either from Walter or from Gordon. There was no question, there was no RTP or MTP or paper where you have not seen a Walter and Gordon model question. And that too, just like the questions that we had in the past. There was no new adjustment also. Earnings were given, number of shares were given, R was given, KE was given. You just had to find out with the given dividend payout ratio the price of the share under Walter model. And they also asked you what should be the appropriate payout ratio. That depends on whether R is greater than K, R is less than K, or R is equal to K. This question was there in the RTP itself. Easiest question, simplest question, short question in every attempt, either Walter or Gordon model. Yes. Normally, students have an opinion about this compulsory question 1A, B, C, D. 1A, B, C, D. Yeah. The opinion is that this compulsory question will normally be above standard when compared to rest of the paper. But this time in FM paper, there was nothing like that. The question is as simple as rest of the question papers. I am very with a detailed analysis. I am telling you that this was a very easy question paper. I am not saying for the sake of it, but this was a very easy question paper. One of the easiest FM paper I have seen in last 4-5 attempts. And this one ABCD was a very simple, easily doable kind of problems. The opinion that compulsory questions are normally difficult was not visible when I saw this one ABCD. Even if you have that opinion, what I would recommend if you're writing in November 21 or May 22, if that's the case, don't write question number 1 at the beginning. You start with 2A, 2B and 3, 4 and other questions. Yeah. Once everything is done, you come back and do question number 1 A, B, C, D. And in that first 15 minutes, where you have the question paper with you and you can go through the papers, don't read question number 1. If you have that opinion in your mind that it will always be difficult, don't read it. Because anyway, when you have to solve the answer, correct, you will have to read it and then only solve. So don't read it if you think that's going to add a bit of pressure or tension to you. Start from question number 2. In that you choose which one to leave, because from question 2 till question 6 in FM, you have an option to leave one question. So you should be spending time on that and not reading on compulsory question. Okay, yes. Next, question number 2 was from capital structure question, a good question. They had given debt and equity options, and in debt you had stepwise rate of interest 0 to 5 lakh, one rate of interest, 5 lakh to 10 lakh, one more interest. One such problem we had done in the class also. So you have stages, yeah, accordingly you have to charge interest, and then the balance will come from either equity or preference. They had asked you to work out WACC and marginal cost of capital. This was one good question from capital structure, a 10 marks question. Question number 3, again as expected every time, yeah, they have asked balance sheet preparation question using ratios. Yeah, ratios were given, adjustments were given, information was clearly provided in the question. All that you had to do is find out the numbers necessary to complete the balance sheet. And good thing is, even balance sheet format was given in the question paper. They had given what is that they want from you: debtor, inventory, bank, share capital, all that was given. That means if you have just done what is necessary as per the question, that would be enough. You don't have to think what is my next working note. Yeah, I know there are 8 items to be filled in balance sheet. Let me start with first. Once that is done, fill that in the balance sheet. Second, third and so on. Yeah. If a student has solved at least 2-3 problems on reverse working, that is where ratios are given and balance sheet is to be prepared, then that student would have answered this sum as well. This according to me was the only time consuming sum in the whole FM paper of 60 marks. Next, machine replacement decision under NPV, capital budgeting or investment decision topic. What was this? Company already has one machine which was purchased a couple of years back. It has remaining useful life, and company is now thinking of buying a new machine, and the life of the new machine is equal to the balance life of the old machine. We had done one question like this, and similar question was there even in RTP. In RTP there was this question: a machine whose total life is 11 years, we bought it 3 years back, so from today we can use it for 8 more years, but today we are thinking of replacing that old machine with a new machine, and the new machine life is also 8 years. So from today it's about next 8 years. You have sales data, selling quantity, selling price, variable cost, material, labor, all the items, depreciation, tax rate, working capital investment, everything, and a doable question not time consuming, and there were no complicated or difficult adjustment also. This was a NPV question, machine replacement. Question number 5 was a jackpot question, a lottery ticket question according to me. Why? They just wanted you to find out EPS, DOL, DFL and DCL, risk and leverage topic. It was for 10 marks. Balance sheet was given, related adjustments were given. If you prepare one income statement starting from sales up to EPS, yeah, that would be enough. One income statement will get 10 marks to you from sales. Now for sales, in the question paper, balance sheet was given, a ratio was given using the asset. We can find out sales. From their PV ratio, you will reach contribution. Fixed cost was given, EBIT. For interest in the balance sheet, bank loan debentures were given, you take interest from there, and then tax rates were given, and then you had to find out EPS by dividing earning available to equity shareholder divided by number of equity shares. And for DOL, DFL, DCL, you know, if you have contribution, EBIT, EBT, that is enough. This was the easiest and the least time consuming problem in the question paper. And this was for 10 marks. According to me, this should have been asked for just 5 marks. That's why I said a jackpot question. Yeah. So what is one learning from this? In first 15 minutes, when the question paper is with you, please identify the nature of the question. One thing that you all do, I know, easy question, difficult question. This categorization you do, I know, but you have to do one more. Is it less time consuming question or more time consuming question? Many times what happens, they'll give a very easy question and you're tempted to solve it because it's easy, you know you can do it, but it's a very lengthy question. And once you start, you will realize that. Once half of the answer is done, then you will realize that so much of time is spent on one sum, but you can't leave it because it's an easy question to you. So what you need to do, if you're writing in November and May 22, keep this in mind. In first 15 minutes, identify easy question, difficult question, one side, and also time consuming and not so time consuming. Yeah. If you find any question which is both easy as well as not so time consuming question, please do that first. And this question paper, question number 5 was such question. Easy also, not so time consuming also. These kind of questions, never keep it for the end, because many students at the end, in last 10-15 minutes, when they solve any sum, even if it is easy, there is a chance they may do some silly mistakes, and this is not a place to lose marks. 10 out of 10 you have to score. So one learning, one key takeaway from this video is identify not just tough and easy, but also time consuming and not so time consuming question when you are writing your exam. Yes. Next, as you know, 6 ABC were theory questions, and one question from sources of finance, another from working capital, and another from scope and objective. That is your introduction topic. Now, if you see the chapters here, they have covered full syllabus. Look at this: working capital, capital structure, risk analysis in capital budgeting, dividend, again capital structure, ratio, capital budgeting, risk and leverage, source of finance, working capital and scope. Yeah. So except, according to me, there were no questions from treasury management, there were no questions from overall working capital estimation. Except these two areas, they have asked questions from everything. Yeah, from all topics. So ensure that you cover full syllabus without fail. You never know, one topic which you don't even touch, a very easy question may come from that. So even if you're not fully prepared for that particular topic, at least do basic level sums and important sums based on the RTP and MTP of previous 2-3 attempts. If you can't do, example, Walter model, you can't do anything in dividend decision for some reason, at least Walter and Gordon, because number one, it's easy, number two, it has been repeatedly asked in RTPs and MTP. So when you don't have time, at least do this basic level questions and questions that were there in RTP and MTP. You don't have to know everything from every topic. but at least basic things from every topic is a must. Okay, yes. So that's the analysis of financial management full question paper. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care. Bye bye.